Hey guys, welcome to This Week in the EPL. Today, I will be giving my Match Week 27 predictions. Let's start off with Chelsea versus Tottenham at Stamford Bridge. Starting off, I want to say, Chelsea have only won one game in their last 5 matches. Spurs have won their last 2 matches, but they have a bad away record of 2-5-5. So, with that said, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I don't think either team will be able to get off on their lead foot. Chelsea not in the best of form, whereas Spurs are in good form and are a very good team, but are struggling away. So I think 1-1 is how the match will end. Next, we have Crystal Palace versus Newcastle at Selhurst Park. Just some notes I have down. Crystal Palace have not won a match in the last 5 games, whereas Newcastle are undefeated in their last 4. That said, Newcastle are not the best team away and have struggled to score this season, with St. Maximin in the recent matches being their only main attacking threat. Palace, also another team that struggles to score, but have been decent at home this season. So because of that, I believe it will not be a high-scoring game, and I'm going to go with another 1-1 draw. We have a well-disciplined, counter-attacking Burnley football team versus Bournemouth, who has conceded over 40 goals this year. This match will be played at Turf Moor, with Burnley being the home side, obviously. And I have it finishing 3-2 to Burnley. Burnley have had some really good performances in recent weeks. I think an important note, though, they will need for Ashley Barnes to return because he's a very important piece to their attack going forward. But I believe because of Bournemouth's poor defending, Burnley will be able to exploit this and get off to a really good start and score some goals. That said, Bournemouth can attack. We have seen it. They're a very good team going forward themselves, even though they are struggling. So I believe 3-2 is how the match will end. For our next match, we have Sheffield United versus Brighton at Bramall Lane. Sheffield United, a team who has absolutely smashed expectations this season. In their last 5 matches, they have 3 wins and a draw, whereas Brighton have not won a game in their last 5 matches. Brighton, a team who was going into the winter in a very good position and now are starting to struggle. And the game is at Bramall Lane. So I believe Sheffield United will have a convincing win there. I believe it will end 3-1. And Brighton, just to note, a team that when they are playing away have a record of 2-3-8 this season. Very poor away. I believe their attacking football will leave them exposed and Sheffield will be able to counter. Note also, Sheffield signed Sander Berg during the transfer window, a player who I believe will greatly improve their side in the weeks to come. Next up, we have Southampton versus Aston Villa at St. Mary's Stadium. Danny Ings is the story of this match for me. Danny Ings has been in some fantastic form this season. Both teams who are poor defensively. Southampton, I believe, will win this match 3-2. I don't think Villa has the quality of players to go to St. Mary's and take this match. And I think Southampton have seen some really good form as of late. Ralph Hasenhuttl, you got to give him credit for turning it around after that 9-0 defeat earlier this season. I see it going Southampton all the way on this one. 3-2, high-scoring match. For one of our biggest matches of the week, we have Leicester City versus Manchester City at King Power Stadium. Both teams in very good form. Leicester counterattacking with Jamie Vardy, the likes of him. He's returning from injury, which will be a very good news for Leicester. Manchester City, though, I believe will be too relentless with their front 3 going forward. I think City are a team, because of the quality they have, are very good both home and away, so I don't think that will affect them too much. But it's going to be a very tough match between the teams sitting 2nd and 3rd in the Premier League right now. But I am going to give the nod to Manchester City. 2-1 to Manchester City will be a big result for them to ensure that they finish 2nd place. Wolves versus Norwich. And both teams in their last 5 matches have only won 1 game. This game will be played at Molineux Stadium, home for Wolves. And I believe, Norwich has just struggled this season, and especially away. They have a record of 1-3-9 away. So, playing at Molineux is probably one of the hardest grounds to play in the Premier League. With Norwich having such a poor away record, being the worst team in the Premier League this season, I don't see them really having an opportunity to win this game. I'm going to say 2-0 to Wolves. Next, we have Manchester United versus Watford, and the key for this match will be no Marcus Rashford for Manchester United. Without Marcus Rashford, United has struggled, only winning 1 in their last 5. To be fair though, Watford haven't won in their last 4 as well. So, 2 teams that are struggling, and Watford, who are in relegation zone right now, sitting in 19th in the Premier League table. It's at Old Trafford. I'm going to get the nod to United. Think it will be a low-scoring game because, like I said, no Rashford, and Watford aren't known for going out there and getting a ton of goals. So I'm going to get the nod to United. 1-0 at home. A game that, if they do lose, I believe Ole could be in danger of getting sacked after a shocking result to Burnley just a few weeks ago. Arsenal versus Everton at Emirates. So, Arsenal, a team that has 4 draws in their last 4 matches, are yet to win in 2020. Everton, undefeated in the last 5. 2 teams you could argue in good form, especially for Everton. Arsenal, it's so-so. They haven't lost, but they are not getting the wins that they should be getting in smaller clubs. It is at the Emirates, and I see Arsenal continuing their streak of drawing this game. I see it ending 2-2. I don't believe they have the defense in place to take care of Everton, players like Richarlison. That said, Everton are poor defending as well. So I see it ending 2-2. Both teams going out, netting a couple goals with the quality players they have up top. Aubameyang I see scoring for sure. I see Richarlison scoring, but the likes of Mustafi are not going to stop the opposing attackers. And I think it'll be a very fun game to watch. I find these teams to be very evenly matched. Everton sitting in 7th as of right now. Arsenal sitting in 10th or 11th. So, very good game. 2-2 finish at the Emirates. For the final game of the week, I think one of the easiest to predict in terms of just who will win, not scoreline. But we have Liverpool versus West Ham at Anfield. Liverpool, invincible so far this season. And I don't see West Ham being the team. The West Ham team that has been facing the potential of relegation to be the team to overthrow them. I mean, I didn't even really need statistics for this one because it was pretty simple. Liverpool, Anfield, unstoppable. Their attack will just be way too much for West Ham's defense. David Moyes will not be able to drop anything on the board that will be able to stop this Liverpool side. And because of matches like these going forward for West Ham, I think they have to take on... They're coming up against City as last week, which I haven't actually watched yet because this is being recorded before then. And then Liverpool this week, some more hard matches going forward, why West Ham will get relegated. But anyways, 4-0 to Liverpool. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed these predictions, make sure to let me know. If you want me to continue the series this week in the EPL, let me know in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you and take it easy. Peace.